Hello, feline friends. Welcome back to MewnBase. I'm Over the Potato. In the last episode, we got off to an absolutely cracking start, actually, and I'm hoping that in this episode, we're going to be building some advanced tech and a bigger base. Both of these things are imminently achievable, and so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to do it fairly easily. What do we need to do? Well, we are probably going to try and maybe expand our base just a little bit more. That's what I'm kind of interested in doing, at least for now. I also want to chop down some trees. That would be quite nice. We do need to invest in some research. I'm thinking maybe engines, so that we can take advantage of a garage and get a buggy. Alternatively, navigation. Maybe navigation, power. I mean, I don't really rate power, to be honest. Holds water for your greenhouses. Rain collector, water spigot. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. However, I think I am actually going to get engines so that I can go into transportation. Transportation requires a little bit more research points than I had originally anticipated, but that's a-okay. Also, I'm thinking that rather than growing grass in that little garden box, we should probably be growing a fruit tree. Because let's be brutally honest, a fruit tree seems a heck of a lot more useful than going to all the effort for a pile of grass just every now and again. Let me turn a flashlight on. Alright, good. Good. Let's head back to the base and see if there is anything that we can do whilst the night is young. Okay, put that on. Great. Put that on. That's not super essential for us to have at the moment. Base is lacking oxygen? Why was the base lacking oxygen? Also, we need more ore. Unless we've got any in our box up here, do we? No, we don't. Okay, we need to go and get some ore. Alright, that's fine. We'll go and do that. We'll go and do that today. Move that. Fruit-wise, I can eat some vegetable gruel, or whatever the heck it's called. And we can head out this way to go and find some more iron. Okay. Hopefully, our suit won't run out of power by the time the day comes up. If that is the case, then we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, but that's fine. Also, jackhammer. I didn't build a jackhammer in the last episode. However, I want to build a jackhammer very, very soon. It will allow us to break some big old rocks, which would be nice to clean up some of the stuff that we've got just hanging around the base. Yeah, I need to head back on over here. I was a way to say, as my suit is about to run out of power. However, as fortune would have it, the sun came up just when I needed it to. Alright, let's get a whole bunch of metal crafted. Let's head in here. Charge up my suit. Charge up the oxygen. Perfect. Lovely stuff. Jackhammer. We've got the ingredients. What is actually required for an engine? Okay, 3 components and 3 wires. It's doable. It's not super good for us, I guess. Right. Eat that stuff. And make a jackhammer. Nice. Let's put it to use. Okay, I'm fairly confident, unless we get loads of rocks, we're not going to be doing a heck of a lot of jackhammering. Because we do get some rocks, but is it really worth it? I'm not really sure that it is. It'll be worth it in the immediate vicinity of the base, just to make sure that we've got a little bit more free space. But takes a little bit long for my liking. Alright, fine. Well, we did it. That's fine. We freed up a little bit of space, so that's a-okay. Let's put the jackhammer in there. Let's get some ice in there, sure, and let's get some more stuff smelted. Yep, and then let's head out on a little bit of an adventure. Let's go to the right, I guess. We're looking for some more artifacts. We need 10 research points before we're going to be able to get the next bit of research that I want to do, which is of course vehicles. So as long as we just sort of walk around, see if we can find an artifact. An artifact any time today would be wonderful. Ah, it is raining. Now, if you'll note, we had the opportunity to pick up a piece of technology which would allow us to take advantage of the rain. Yikes. Okay, got the artifact. I'm gonna head back to the base since, well, since I'm almost out of oxygen. I say almost out of oxygen. I'm not almost out of oxygen. I'm fine. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a roundabout trip so I can maybe see if there's any other artifacts around, as artifacts really are the only thing at the moment that we need. Hey, 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 that's great. That's our 2 artifacts that we need in order to... get our next level of tech. So we're going to be able to get a buggy pretty darn soon, which is kind of nice. Now, if the buggy is... Whoa! I took a big hit there. That was unfortunate. But that's okay. I can... Can I eat anything? I don't even think I have anything to eat. Okay. Right, so it's clear, at least to me, that the electricity is attracted to the base. I'm just gonna try and get out the way. Okay, good. Alright. Seemingly, everything is remarkably under control. I'm pretty happy about that. We do need to get some more food. Yeah. Okay, great. What lovely timing. Plant that tree seed. Oh, we're not even able to. Oh, we need to get an advanced thing, presumably. We need to get an advanced... you know, an advanced greenhouse growing place. A greenhouse is probably the technical term that I'm looking for there, but, you know, hey-ho. We need to get some more grass, I guess, because grass will allow us to make some vegetable gruel. Don't need wood. I'll take some fruit from the tree. I just need to replenish my health, because if I die, then, I mean, that's mission failed. That's literally mission failed. So, best be avoiding that. Okay. There's grass up there, which I'm going to go and get in just a second, but I figure might as well go and get some fruit. Okay. Start the HP replenishing process. Where's this grass that I had to look at? I swear I saw some grass up here. Ah, I did indeed. Okay, good. All this while, our research will be happening. I could dig up some stuff, but I'm not going to. Because I don't have enough slots in my inventory. Okay, fine. Let's head back to the base and see if we can make some engines. I don't know how many engines we're going to need in order to make a buggy, in order to make a vehicle. But I will at least build one so that we've at least got something. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources to get a... oh, artifact research is completed. Great. Pop that in there. Let's get into the base. Pronto, please. Wonderful. There we go. Fill the tree up. Fill the tree up? Fill the bioreactor up with tree, is what I meant to say. And let's make some horrible gruel stuff. Plant, fruit, and root for a hearty meal. It's not actually that difficult to do. We should probably think about doing that. Alright, well, at least our fuel is... at least our health is going to start to replenish, which is quite important. In range communications of the base, that might have some sort of a bearing on our car. So that's just something to consider. I think I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to the northeast. See if we can find another artifact. Another artifact would be nice. I don't think that we're going to need to get anything super urgently. But you know what? Hey-ho, that's good. That's another artifact for us. I'll take that any day of the week. Happy, happy days. And I'll eat that stew as well. I will try and get some more grass whilst I'm up here. Growing grass near the base, by the way. Complete waste of time, as I've already said. Literally no point in doing it. Okay. And we'll continue up to the right just a little bit. See if there's anything else of interest up here. Right, looking good. Yeah, but I think chopping down the trees allows us to get... Ah, look, this is what we need for a route. I don't really want to drop anything that I've got on me, but that is an artifact, so I'll take that. Right, you know what, I'm not actually going to worry about food. We've never really had any issues with food whatsoever, so why start worrying about it now, right? Why on earth start worrying about it now? Let's just head back to the base as swiftly as we possibly can to make sure that we don't run out of oxygen, which I don't think we will. How far away are we? Very, very close, in fact. Yeah. Getting a notification. It's not a very loud notification, but it's a notification nonetheless. Unfortunately, the research hasn't completed yet, but that's not a problem. Just replenish our oxygen and then wait for that to finish, and then we are good. Yes, so I want to make an engine. Might as well try and make that now. So that requires 3 wire, and we've already got a little bit of wire. Inventory is full. Let's go and put that over there. Is there a way to upgrade my inventory? I don't know. I wish I could find out. Okay, good. So that's one engine. At least we've got one. An electrical motor. See, this is what worries me, because if we don't have any way to charge our electrical car, then we might run into some sort of problems. A lightning collector, that actually seems very, very useful. And even getting a battery might be useful. However, I think we got to prioritize exploration here, right? Yeah, for sure, I think we do. Right, let's collect artifact stuff. Let's research some more artifacts. Let's get transportation. Let's get it researched. So presumably now we can build a garage. I would imagine that that's here. Indeed it is. We need 4 components. We've got a couple of components. Oh wow, that was okay, that makes a lot of components. Did not realize that it was going to be that profitable. Let's move rocks into there, and then we'll build a garage. Great. That's pretty darn easy. Maybe the garage goes over here? Oh, it's tiny. It's absolutely ridiculously small. Alright, I thought it was going to be way bigger. I thought it was at least going to be a 4x4 thing. This is going to be a very small car that I'm going to end up riding. 2 engines. 2 engines. Okay, fine. Right, 2 engines. Let's get some more wood over here. It is a little bit annoying having to constantly replenish the wood. It's a little bit annoying having to constantly replenish wood, but that's fine. Buggy goes vroom. We need some more components. Right, let's do that. And let's make a... Ignore me. Do that. Hey, let's make a buggy. Perfect. Now we just need to power that, apparently. Okay. Garage is now going to go here instead, because it needs to be next to a bioreactor. I presume this whole situation could be fixed by... I mean, why is this not powered up? This is a problem. This is a problem if it's not being powered up. It should be, though. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. Maybe this is a good excuse to try and get power. I mean, I didn't think that we would need to get power in order to make this happen. However, sure. I guess I can get power. How do I make a solar panel? Is that here? No, it doesn't look like a solar panel is in this area. Solar panel is here. Okay. 2 metal plates, 2 electronics. Electronics are the real pain to actually manufacture. So, let's do that. I need more metal plates, apparently. Am I all out of metal? Alright, that is intensely annoying, as I was hoping to make more progress than that. However, c'est la vie. What can you do? Not very much at all. Alright. Let's get some gruel in us. Perfect. Lots and lots of gruel. And then let's see if we can try and go on a little bit of an explore. Okay. In order to get solar panels, in order to get power, in order to get a buggy. I suppose our buggy construction did actually consume rather a large amount of resources. But hey ho. Okay, where is iron? Iron ore, yes please. That's all we're on the hunt for today. It looks like we found a pretty juicy area. 3 days left. Doesn't feel very long. I don't know if there's like a pickup service that's going to pick us up from this planet. That would be nice. But I don't know why 15 days. That was not made clear to me at any point. Okay, good. We're not actually super desperate for that much metal, I don't think. I think just a little bit of metal will be exactly what is required. Let's get that in the smelter ASAP. Perfect. And then the first component that we're after is the solar panels. So we're going to need to get the electronics up and running. That gives us 1 electronics. Do we need 2 electronics, is it, for the solar panels? Yeah, 2 electronics for the solar panels. Which means that we're going to need more wire. And that means that we're going to need 2 more plates. Which is fine. Artifact research complete. Nice. This is the next technology that we can get. What do we actually want? Well, it doesn't actually matter what we want, because all of the stuff that we could conceivably get requires at least 10 research samples. So that's a little bit far off, unfortunately. Right, gonna do that. Get some metal plates on the go. Bish bash bosh. 1 more plate over here. Perfect. We got it. And let's go and make a solar panel. Craft some more plates. Pick up our solar panel. Let's walk all the way around here. And place that down like so. So, how do we make cabling? Oh, that turns out that's totally fine. That's all we needed to do. Great. That works perfectly. Whoa! Okay, that was... This is kind of incredible. And also very, very, like... I don't know what motion sickness feels like, but I suspect that it might feel somewhat like this. How do I get out? Okay, just click it. Okay, I mean, that's good. That's really good. At least it gives us an opportunity to find some more artifacts. Not like that particularly matters. All we need to apparently do is survive, and I think that we're going to do a pretty darn good job of that. Just by playing the game. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is like unbelievably difficult to control. Alright, let's go this way. Presumably I can't drive through rocks. No. But I can drive through pretty much everything else. Can I operate can I operate a tool from within the vehicle? I don't think so. Oh, vehicle health. Oh, that's 69%. We don't like that. Alright. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. Okay. Well, this is pretty much as far as I'm comfortable going. Yeah, not very happy about the fact that I'm this far out, but hey-ho. Oh. Artifact. Artifact. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. I am 100% sure that I'm going to start to take damage. Especially... Oh. I was going to say, especially if this car doesn't have lights. I thought it was unlikely that it didn't have lights, but... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare trying to navigate this. Especially if I keep on getting tempted by artifacts. Oh my lordy. We cannot let this car die. That's our oxygen getting low. Oh no, that's an artifact. I actually think I cannot take it. Are you starting to feel sick yet? Vehicle wheel is broken. That's another artifact there. Okay, we've passed 2 artifacts, but we need to get home to the base, like, right now. Health is going down. Health is going down rapidly. Out the car, 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 into the base, into the base. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was, holy cow, that was close. Okay, well at least we can replenish our health. Yikes. That's a strong yikes for me, although we did discover 2 more artifacts along the way. Doesn't look like anything, any harm really came to us. Okay, let's move this back on here. I don't know if we can fix up this car. Hey! It totally fixes itself back up. That's great. That's really, really good. Okay, so that artifact is being researched. Thank goodness. Okay, let's try and navigate back to where we were that fateful night. Already, we found one. Turns out that they're not actually that difficult to find. They're just spread out a little bit. Okay, let's see if it actually shows up on the map. Is that green dot the artifact? I think that green dot might be the artifact, which means that if we can see on the map what it looks like, we know what we're looking for. I think there's one, yeah, there's one just down here as well. Which I know I'm getting a little bit greedy, given the fact that my oxygen is so unbelievably low. However, today is we're in the daytime now. We're in the daytime, which means that we can go a little bit faster. Whoa. Okay, that has slightly derailed me. No matter, though. Our health is a never-ending resource, apparently, that as long as we keep topped up with food, we'll be fine. Okay, a little bit further to go. Not super digging this, but again, I'm going to be totally fine. Okay, I should maybe carry with me just like an oxygen canister or 2, just to make sure that I've got some sort of like reserve backup supply tank, because at the moment it's just getting a little bit dicey. A little bit dicey. Okay, good. Good stuff. Power conduit. Can I make some power conduit? Yes, let's do that. Link up base modules. Suck up some oxygen. Cool. So, how does this work? Is that it? Now, if I run out of oxygen, if I run out of power over here, will that no longer, will that still mean that I can operate my area? Okay, here's an idea. The oxygen purification machine is one of the machines which we know needs to be right next to power. However, air cleaner goes there. Habitat module goes there. Conduit can go here. Hey, what do you know? Now we're no longer reliant on biofuel, but we are now reliant on the sun, which is in a way worse, but also in a way better, I guess. Yeah, so that's fine. As long as we actually make the base big enough, we shouldn't have... As long as we make the base big enough to hold like a whole bunch of oxygen, I don't think we'll have any problems. Also, if we put a battery into the system, into the network, that probably would not be the worst thing in the world. Right, more artifact research, lovely. We got 10 points. What do we want to do? Navigation. Well, I know what we definitely don't want to do recycling. We probably want to do power 2, because power 2 allows us to get power 3 and then also advanced modules. Repair drone. Repair base modules. Medical station for healing injuries. Auto airlock. I mean, that would be very, very nice indeed. But all of that stuff needs power 2. So I guess for that reason we do power 2. Wind turbine, we need an engine, and that's it. And a battery, we need electronics. Alright, well we can do an engine relatively easily. We can make an engine relatively easily. Okay. Wonderful. Good. Okay. And now make a wind turbine. It's literally that simple. The wind turbine probably can go over here. Presumably that power conduit will also link in. Hey, what do you know? So now we are guaranteed to have oxygen at all times in the base, which is actually really, really nice. Do we want to make another habitat module? To me, the answer is yes, but it kind of also seems a little bit pointless, other than the fact that we increase the amount of oxygen that we have in the base. So every time we go into the base, we get more oxygen. So for that reason, it might be kind of nice to do, but other than that, not really seeing any point. That needs to get filled up there. We've got 4 artifacts. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of artifacts. So much so, does it justify us building like a second research lab? Maybe, to be honest. Maybe. Maybe a recycler actually is what we want. Smelted down and condensed scrap extracts metal from chunks of refined steel. Presumably, I'll be able to return all of this scrap that I've got, 20 scrap metal, into something that's actually useful. I think maybe we go for a recycler? It's pretty boring though, isn't it? Oh, also, there's more tech. A Mark II suit, a way fancier suit for exploring hostile worlds. Max oxygen plus 50%, max suit power plus 50%, get hungry less often. Not quite sure how a suit can do that, but hey-ho. Lightning collector seems pretty good. RTG, nuclear fuel, large battery. I mean, to me, that sounds good. I mean, all of this is a means to an end, right? I mean, our time is almost up. We've almost overstayed our welcome. We've got another 2 days. So it's more, we got to think about what would help us. What would help us in our adventure, in our journey. I'm not really sure that anything would, to be honest. Do we want to head down? Maybe let's head down with the car today. Sure, let's head down. Let's head south. South is the technical geographical term. Down is technically also where I'll be going, since we exist in a 2-dimensional world. I didn't take any of my own advice about oxygen. Also, I need some grass. You know, I'm going to start getting some roots so that I can have some better meals. Am I going to start to die of hunger? This is the way to travel. I'm telling you, folks. I am going to start to get very, very hungry. Okay, that's a no. Straight back up. Okay. In fact, you know what? I'll just eat one of those. Sure. Now we can make ourselves a hearty meal, right? Yeah, we can totally make ourselves at least one hearty meal. It would have been better if I'd saved a second hearty meal, but that's okay. We do actually... the hearty meal apparently makes more than enough to be very, very happy. Which is great news. Very, very good news, in fact. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, we are absolutely flying through this research. How did I hit? I didn't hit that stone. Nonsense. Okay. Let's get enough fruit for another couple of hearty meals. Hearty meals, to be honest, seem pretty darned overpowered. Okay. I don't think that there is any more stuff that we could... Oh my goodness, why are there so many roots here? Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, not quite sure what else there is to actually do. I mean, other than unlock a little bit of research, which we're going to unlock anyway. over the course of time. I suppose we could build out the base a little bit, but again, there's no inherent advantage to doing that as far as I can see, other than, of course, having a large oxygen repository, but also the fact that you can say that you made a pretty spectacular moon base. Oh my goodness. Again with the research thing running out of power. Right. Let's get that in there. Maybe we move this bad boy over here, so that we always have power. Alright. It's going to set us back a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. It means that we constantly have power. Because the solar panel and the wind turbine... Yeah, at least... No power? I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, immediately abandon that idea. Put it down here instead. This in itself is also a really bad idea. But at least we now only need to fuel one fuel generator thing. That's 10 research points. We can get navigation or recycling. I mean, I feel that maybe recycling is what we do. We've still got 20 points after we get recycling, which means that we could get... Well, we can either get Power 3 and advanced modules, or we can get recycling and one of the advanced modules. Or we could save up and get this Mark II suit. To be honest, I'm thinking that we go for maybe the recycler. It might allow us to expand our base at a slightly faster rate. Sure, you know what, let's do that. Let's get a recycler. It might not seem like the most flashy of things that we could possibly do. However, it's pretty important, I guess. Okay, do that. 3 components, recycler. And you know what? Relatively conveniently, the recycler can go right here. Alright, great. So, you need sheet metal? How do I make that stuff? Uh-oh. Do I need to make that in the smelter? Ah, I do actually need to make refined scrap in the smelter. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit of time, which I'm not super happy about, but that's fine, I guess. So then that goes in here, which pops out what? Like whole scrap? Metal plate. Okay, it's literally just metal plate. So it turns 3 scrap metal into a metal plate with a whole heck of a lot of power involved. Not quite sure it's worth it, to be honest, given that we spent a whole heck of a lot of research points on this, but hey-ho. We've also sort of torpedoed our research since moving all of our buildings around. Again, not entirely sure that was a great idea, but I did it nonetheless. Okay, charge up, oxygen, open the door. That goes in there. And yet more of this refined scrap stuff. Okay, you know what? Okay. I don't want to move it again because it resets the artifact progress each time. But I feel like I'm going to. Okay. Yeah, put this there. Sure. Okay, so that whole recycler thing was about as exciting as I thought it would be. This is the final day today. I mean, am I expecting anything? Also, that solar panel has got some sand on it. A little bit disappointing. Okay, do we want to try building another recycler? Maybe. Another recycler. Another research lab. To be honest, the cost investment in a research lab is just absolutely gargantuan. Like, it's so big. Look, our power suit was offline for a second there because I left my flashlight on. And so when the power suit goes offline, everything goes dark, so to speak. It doesn't actually reduce functionality at all. But look, we're now dark. Okay. There we go. Let's make sure that we get our suit power back. Let's make sure we get our oxygen back. Maybe I build another habitat module. I could build a battery, but again, electronics are a pretty large investment. You know, I'll build a habitat module. Because why not, I guess? Okay. Take that, and I will plonk this down right about here. Sure. Let's do that. So our base will go up to 100 oxygen. It'll go up to 100 stored oxygen, which is pretty darned lovely. And in fact, you know what? We could presumably make it go even faster if we got an air cleaner. A second air cleaner, that is. But again, that takes resources, and I'm not entirely sure that we want to do that. Also, did we ever get advanced farming? We didn't get advanced farming, to be honest. I don't even regret that even slightly. It just sort of seems pretty darned lame. Let me go and collect some wood over here. Power up the generators for one last time. Okay, research, great. Anything else that I really can research or want to research within the day? Might get one more research thing done, but I don't actually think that it'll really make that much of a difference. We've never really had a power problem, you know? There has been the occasional time where we've, you know, we've had issues. Oh no, just shut myself out my base. Well done, potato. I'll make myself a nice hearty meal. Base is losing oxygen. It was a pretty easy fix, to be honest. If you just imagine if problems were that easy to fix in the real world. You just tap the issue with your, you know, your hammer, and you're sorted. Look at the speed at which we're gaining oxygen. Actually, the base is gaining oxygen, and our suit is entirely full. Now I'm gonna put grass in here because we don't actually need as much grass as we currently have on ourselves. It's 6 p.m. in the evening, and we're bedding down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna park this car. Oh, it's getting very, very windy. Hopefully, we'll be able to get picked up in this wind. There we go. What a great parking job. Okay, video game. Sure. You know what? I'm also gonna destroy this. I don't really want to have a garden patch on me at all. Yeah, that's straight up no. Why don't I go and drill some rocks? There's a couple of rocks up here that I could drill. Yeah, so in terms of survival, I mean, I don't think that we just survived. I think we thrived, to be honest. I don't know where this guy's getting taken back to, but I'm pretty certain that staying out here wouldn't be a truly terrible experience. What the heck is that? Presumably that's the resource that would be required. Radioactive ore. So presumably that is the thing that is required for uranium. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh. Yeah, fix that problem. Good. Do some more research. I mean, we might get radioactive stuff done before we leave. However, I don't think so. What can I do with radioactive ore? Can I eat it? I realize, of course, that is a sarcastic response, and eating radioactive ore might not immediately be terrible, but it would be terrible long term. That's for sure. Our solar panels are doing fine. Great. Oh my god, that is broken. Look, you can just teleport out of the base. That's pretty sick, actually. You can teleport out of the base by clicking on the car. Nice. Alright, what if I park a car inside? I could just teleport between the base and the outside world at a pinch. Okay, let's get that in there, sure. Got a lot of root vegetables, might as well use them all. Alright, the new day is about to dawn, and we are about to be crowned as a successful cat who has survived 12 days all by himself on space. You know what? Let's go and... I was waiting to say, let's go and walk out the base, but no. There we go. Look at how slick that is. Bish bash bosh. Okay. Success. You completed your mission. That's it. That's it. So no real story at the moment. Yeah. Not much story, but certainly an interesting little game, and a game that I'm really going to be following throughout its development, because it's pretty darn cool. It's pretty darn cute. It's got the fundamentals of what could be a fantastic, fantastic game. I mean, it's already pretty darn fun. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been MewnBase. I'll see you next time. Bye.